Hey
Hey
guys!
guys, welcome to the Pitstop Podcast, where you can stop by and keep up with us as we race our way to the finish line. Today, I'm joined by a returning member of the electric car team.
Hey guys, my name is Syed and I was the driver and the mechanic for last year's electric car club.
So, something interesting about Syed is that he's actually part of his university's motorsports team, where they make CVT-powered buggies. So I thought it would be interesting to see him compare his experience both last year, his senior year being part of the electric car team, and his very first year in university where he's part of his motorsports team. So let's get all into it. So Syed, you joined the electric car team in your senior year
That's
of high school.
right.
So how was the experience managing those two, and what was the experience overall working in an electric car team?
Well, we were all really energized when Mr. Halim first called us to the electric car club because this electric car was the pinnacle of engineering. Imagine building a whole car, electric car as well, and racing it. We were all really excited, but at the same time, we were all really anxious as well because we didn't know what to do. We
It's
didn't
an
know.
entire car.
Yeah, we didn't know how to put the chassis on, we didn't know how the car worked, we didn't know any electrics, we were clueless, but it was a really fun environment and I could tell from the people last year, everyone was really energized and everyone was really focused to learn. So my experience in the car club it was a really memorable one.
Yeah.
And we spent a lot of late nights as well. We had so many setbacks, we had so many failures. An example, I was driving the car around 8 p.m. 2 weeks before our race.
For our steam race.
Yeah, before our steam race. And suddenly the tire just popped off. The joint that connects the tire to our chassis and the joint between that metal joint just snapped off.
I remember we all just ran to the car and were like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened? And Mr. Halim came in as well, and it was really hectic. And it was 2 weeks before our race, and we had to get a new part from the US, and the US doesn't ship in 3
Fast,
weeks.
yeah.
It doesn't ship really fast.
But we made it happen.
We made it happen. We made it work. We raced the car. Those are just some of our setbacks. And even with our brakes, we had a lot of problems with some people cutting the brakes off.
Yeah, we did have a few problems with that.
We had a few problems, but overall, it was a really memorable one.
It was.
It was hard. It was really hard. It was a lot of late nights. It was a lot of setbacks. It was more late nights and setbacks than actual wins. But at the end of the day, if you're not learning, then what's the point? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now that you're in a university level motorsports team, how has the experience changed for you? What's the biggest culture shock you faced?
Well, how we do things in university and how we do things in the electric car are very different. How I got the car in the electric car club in high school, we got it all prepared. We got the chassis made to us. We had everything. We had the seats. We had a manual how to put the batteries. We knew where things would go. We knew where to put the bolts. We knew what size of the bolts we would use to fix certain parts. But in university, we have to weld the parts. We have to do different wiring. We have to do different electrical stuff. We have to use completely different CVTs and engines, whereas in the electric car, we use electric.
So in a way it's electric.
Yeah. No.
No?
It's not. It's not electric.
So you
it
changed
uses
your
gears.
team?
Yeah.
You went from an electric car team to a fuel one.
It looks like that.
Well, that's life for you. So how do you do things without any manuals, nothing in your university team?
Well, I'm still a junior. I'm still a freshman.
Yeah.
So I'm still a first year college student. So I didn't know my way around it. Even I questioned how do you build a whole car?
Yeah.
How do you make it work? How do you fit weight requirements without using a manual? So I asked my seniors, and they said you just have to make it work. It's just engineering. You build the parts, you AutoCAD the parts, you weld it, you fit one thing with another, and see how it works.
So it's just trial and error.
It's just trial and
Completely.
engineering is just trial, but obviously you have to have a solid plan. You have to know what parts to use. You have to know where things go in order to make it work. You can't just it's not like you can't just build things and trial and error and see if it works. You have to have a solid basics before you do it. Even with the electric car, if you take one part of the chassis and you put it with another completely different part, it won't work. You have to know where things go, and you have to know where certain bolts or a certain number of bolts go in order to make it work.
Right.
Hmm.
So how exactly do you get this information? Is it all from your seniors?
It's all
or-
from it's mostly for me personally. It's all from my seniors,
Okay.
and it's all information that has passed down to me. Yeah, there's no like before I joined the college motorsports team, I didn't know anything related to the car. There was no information passed down to me. Like I said, no manuals.
No manuals.
No manuals.
That's actually really scary to me hearing
No
that.
manuals. So
Wow.
that's how you do it.
So what's your progress so far in your university car team?
Well, we started with the designs. We started with the initial designs. We're getting all the information from the tournaments right now. We have 2 tournaments yearly, 2 to 3 tournaments.
What's your closest upcoming tournament?
No idea, because I don't get that information.
Oh, okay.
As a new member, I don't get that information.
So you have to work your way up.
I have to work my way up. Technically, probably second year I might get that information, but first year, I don't think anyone on the team got that information yet, unless the tournament tells the university.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your tournament? We have our EVGP. So what do you have?
We have Baja.
What is
It's
that?
called Baja SAE, and that's where almost 200 universities.
200.
Yeah, 200.
200 teams.
200 teams.
Actually,
I hope so.
you hope so.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we have like.
I don't know
14.
because I haven't researched much on it, but it is Baja.
Okay.
Baja SAE. You guys can search it up, and almost 100 different. I'm pretty sure it's 100. I'm pretty sure it's
That's
200.
intense.
I'm pretty sure it's 200. But they all it's a dune buggy. Our vehicle is a dune buggy.
That's
So
cool.
our car runs on the desert and terrains and rocky mountains and hills. So yeah, that's the setting. And so almost 200 cars, almost 200 universities fight or battle in that terrain and see whose car.
So it's not a race.
And it's also 4 hours.
4 hours.
It's 4 hours. What's electric car? An hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our one is 4 hours.
That's crazy. Wait, so you don't have a racetrack?
Huh? We do have a racetrack, but it's made in that terrain. So it's made with those rocks and those hills. They make a path.
Oh,
in.
so you
Yeah.
test it as you would on the racetrack?
Yeah, we would test it. We have a field where it's really rocky, and we have a lot of pathways where it would be as in the actual race. Yeah, so that's how.
So it's not built to race, it's built to...
It's how stable the car is,
Okay.
and also it is somewhat like the electric car. It is also endurance. It's not
Really?
how fast it is.
I mean, 4 hours, yeah.
4
what?
hours, yeah. It is also endurance.
Okay,
It is fuel-based car. It is a fuel-based car, but it is also endurance.
understandable.
Yeah, and there is another competition where it is pace. It is how fast your thing goes, how fast your vehicle goes, but I don't have much information on that. Just yet.
Okay. So going from a high school team to university level team, did your experience last year help you in any sort of way, give you an edge over your other juniors in your university team?
I wouldn't say much. It's two completely different electric
Yeah,
car.
okay.
Obviously time management.
Okay.
I mean, I spent so much time in this electric car that when I went to the motorsports team in university, it was also a lot of pressure. But then I didn't feel it as much
Why?
because we took so much pressure. We did a lot. We had so many setbacks and failures, even until 2 days before our actual main race, our main EVGP race. Our throttle broke. The component that literally starts the car.
Yeah.
That's everything broke. So we had hella setbacks, and we had a lot of challenges. So I didn't feel that the pressure. I didn't feel that much as different as from university. Maybe because I'm a first year student and I don't have much experience in the tournaments, or we're not close to the tournaments. I
Right.
said our tournaments happen in the summer, so they happen in May. So I don't think I've experienced that yet. But for me now personally, I don't think that.
So it's more chilled.
Yeah, it's more chill.
Okay.
More chill for me just now. I'm still learning.
For now.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
You might regret that.
That's what I said about electric car as well. In the beginning it was okay.
In the beginning it was okay.
But then we started taking the car out and people started doing things, and that's good.
That's not
Yeah,
like
that's
this. So Syed,
Yeah.
we were part of the same team last year,
Uh-huh.
and as far as I can remember, my most memorable experience was the EVGP race.
Ooh, that was
Yeah, with everyone there. So, what was your most memorable experience?
Also, the EVGP race, actually winning 3 awards at the EVGP
Oh,
race.
he has a point.
And we were the saddest team with the most awards as well. We came out on top with the most awards, and it was really fun. And the whole team was together. The atmosphere was amazing. All our efforts finally paid off. After seeing, we won 3 awards, and we did so much
We
that
did.
we reaped the rewards.
We reaped the
Technically. I don't know how to
rewards.
say it, but that yeah. And also, when I was at the EVGP race, I was talking to the foreign teams that came from Italy, teams that came to the US. I talked to them, and I saw how they did things differently, how they fitted their chassis in a different way. So that was memorable for me as well, because that was a learning experience. We did things different to theirs, and they had different results, they had different outcomes, they had different ways of telling how they tested the car. We had different ways of how we tested our car, and that was memorable as well. And of course, awards are always there. That's always memorable. But for
Yeah.
me, it was the learning experience at the race. I didn't race at EVGP. I was there as a mechanic lead, but it was fun. Seeing the other cars, and learning. That was it. Also, aren't you graduating soon?
I am.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So you're going off to university soon,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be leaving the Electric Car Club after 2 years, 2 memorable years here. Would you want to do something like this at
Of
university?
course, it's so fun, and it's such a great way to both have like STEM interests and your own passion, combine them into one field.
Mhm.
So I would definitely want to do something like this in university. I'm actually hoping to go to Khalifa University, inshallah.
Okay, that's fine.
And I've heard they have this automated, which is self-driving electric car there.
Mhm.
And it seems like such an amazing opportunity, and let's see, maybe.
So are you looking forward to anything?
Hopefully. I can't say,
Can't say. Okay.
whatever is best for me.
I mean,
I'll
if you
try
get
it
into
out.
Khalifa first, that's.
If I get into the
If you get
university
into
first,
Khalifa
then
okay.
hopefully. I have a lot of time till then, so
To decide.
yeah. But I would definitely recommend getting into like a STEM club of your interest if you're going into engineering. Or even if you're not, there's so many departments that aren't focused exactly on STEM. Like there's media, there's design, graphics. So it's a field for everyone. So try your luck with it.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
That should sum it up. So, Syed.
Any
Thanks.
final words?
No, what about you?
Join the electric car. Make good
Yeah.
choices. And have fun. Have fun to the new members that are gonna come after us.
Yeah.
2-3 years. We're not gonna. I won't remember you, but but I'm gonna be old. I'm gonna be like 21. But have fun. May mess around with the car. Make mistakes. Fail. Make mistakes. That's my biggest. I don't know what's the word for it.
I don't know either.
Yeah. I don't. But yeah, just make mistakes.
Yeah.
Biggest quote. Make mistakes. Make mistakes, fail, mess around with the car, keep testing, stay up until 8 p.m., 9 p.m. You're gonna be cramped, but figure it out. That's the fun of it all. It's not about winning awards or how many awards we won, or I don't even remember how many. I don't even remember the names of the awards we won. But I remember.
It's
No.
only been a year.
3D printing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And?
Media.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Our biggest one, Ayan Ali. Technical innovation.
Oh, technical innovation. Yeah,
That's getting old.
technical innovation. But yeah, see, I don't even remember the awards, but I remember every
The
single
memories.
every
The
single
hard
piece
work.
we failed.
Yeah.
And so make sure you do that.
Anyways, that brings us to the end of our 3rd episode. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
guys.
guys. Thank you for having me on here, Sabina.
Anytime. So make sure to follow us on our socials. We have a website, we have Instagram, we have TikTok. It's fun stuff, so keep up with us, and that's it.
Have a good day, guys. I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.